Okay. No more stalling. I want to believe. Okay, hold on. Let me double check the audio real quick. Hold on, guys. Okay, yeah, that'll do. As long as the music is not louder than me or at the same level. That's really all I'm looking into. Oh my gosh, it's hot today, guys. It was hot yesterday. It's hot today. It's getting hot, even though summer technically hasn't even started yet. But with that being said, what's up, guys? And I just realized the Chrome tab is already open. Okay. You know what? It saves me the trouble, but even then, I don't want it out yet. But alright, guys. Happy start of the summer and whatnot. And, well, actually, not really the start. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I don't know. This heat is kind of getting to me in terms of my concentration and whatnot. Because, I don't know, guys. I was editing a video this morning. I was setting up stream. I was just taking care of business around the place. And, I don't know. This heat is kind of driving me crazy. You know what? Let me turn on the AC real quick. With that being said, though. Hello, Tails. Hello, Swamp. Hello, anyone else that might be in chat. Actually, hold on. Let me pull up my phone so I can actually look at it without having to switch tabs. Because keep in mind, guys, I stream with one monitor. The other monitor is strictly just for the capture card and whatnot. Give me a moment. Let me turn on the AC. Also, maybe get some water. Give me a moment. Okay. I think we're good now because, oh my gosh, guys, it has been... I'm still in my PJs. What does that tell you? Okay, that should tell you that I'm doing laundry as we speak, but still, though. Y'all already know how much I hate streaming in my PJs, but... Hello, guys. Happy Saturday. Happy end of the week. You know what? Honestly, considering my work schedule, I always cherish this time of the week and whatnot. But with that being said, in terms of reactions today... I do have something in mind. It is a little different from... Okay, first things first, let's look at the Discord before I say anything. Speaking of Discord, new art on it? Alright, Swamp, give me a moment. Okay, what the heck is up with my monitor that it keeps just blinking off? No. Oh, crud. Okay, where the heck is the Chrome tab? There you go. Okay, we're good, I think. Okay, that'll do. With that being said, though, guys, golly, it's been a really busy week as far as I'm concerned, and... Is this real? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it was, but, I think that's a duck, though. I honestly don't know the difference. Alright, let's see what else. Oh, Tails. Huh. I'm gonna be honest, guys.Maybe it's just because I spent too much time on Twitter, but it seemed like more so in terms of the general consensus. It seems like people were ending up actually liking Jax's character arc, and I was in the minority by saying that I hated it, but you know what? I'm glad at least, you know what? How many views does this have? Just out of curiosity. 34k views, and I want to believe that reception is mostly positive. I mean, oh, wow. Okay, I'm guessing this was before the movie aired, but holy crap, maybe I need to spend more time on going around the YouTube recommendations and whatnot. I don't know, but maybe it just doesn't pop up there, because I don't know, guys. In terms of digital circus content, I really don't get too involved in the fandom, if that makes any sense. I mean, I watch the episodes on stream, but that's about it. Maybe I just haven't been looking in the right places. I don't know. Did I forget the art tab? Okay, hold on. Swamp, I'm not done yet. Guys, for those of you that don't know, this is my... That's my Twitter app. That's not my Twitter Abby, my Discord Abby. You asked for 2 ice cubes, and I only put in 1. You what? I'm telling you, man, that's a classic. Also, hello to Tonic. Did I say hello to you too? I don't think I did. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Uh, with that being said, though, guys, you got motivated to play Rehydrated again, played it in 2 days and 5 hours? Whoa. Bro, you must know the game like the back of your hand, because how many hours have I been playing this game for? I want to say at least 4 or 5 days worth of streaming, which is about an hour and a half each. Multiply that by 5, that's about 7.5 hours, and I'm pretty sure I'm nowhere near close to 100%ing it, even though I think we only got like 2 areas left to go where I'm still missing most of the spatulas. But, we'll see how things go. Of course we're going to play it today, guys. Don't think I've forgotten about that, especially because we're so close to finishing the game. Or at least by the looks of it. We got 1 area, we only need 75 spatulas, we got like 69 of them? Of course, that's the first number that comes to my head when I'm coming close to it. But alright, guys. You know what? Let's check this out, and then we'll get to what I intended to react to on stream. And I've been holding it off since Wednesday, since it popped up on my YouTube sub box. But with that being said, let's look at I Still Hate Jax by Corin the 15th. Corin? There's only 1 R in there, so the pronunciation is throwing me off a little. But let's see.
Will contain spoilers for episode 9 of the Amazing Digital Circus.
Oh, you know what? It's not out on YouTube yet, and it's already out of theaters, so where's that disclaimer? You know, I may as well put this here, just full warning, you guys.
If you haven't seen episode 9 and you continue watching the video, hey man, do not come in my comment section talking about, hey man, no.
Can you guys hear it well enough? Just curious.
Spoiler
You should be able to, at least if I'm measuring everything correctly,
I
but
wasn't making any more videos analyzing the Amazing Digital Circus, but my hatred for the purple bunny kind of outweighs my hatred for the fandom. Because
here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Like, more or less, at least from what I've seen on social media, people were thinking, oh, Jax is so complex, it's so nuanced. People who hate him just don't understand him. And I was kind of that opinion. Mainly because the show wasn't finished yet, we don't have all the deets on his backstory. But now that we do, yeah, no, he sucks. That's all I can tell you.
Because about a month ago, I made a video called I Hate Jax, where in the video, I essentially talked about all the disdain I have towards this character. In the beginning, I was never really that fond of many of the characters in this show, but
yeah, to be honest, guys, in terms of... okay, this might be an unpopular opinion, then again, what else is new with me? Up until the 5th episode, you know, the lightning round with all the suggestions, I don't think this kid, I don't know, I wasn't really too sold on any of the characters in terms of personality. Like I mean, in terms of design, it's colorful, they're colorful and whatnot, but that's kind of that's part of the point. But in terms of personality, none of them were like, wow, this character hits so close to home with me, except for maybe Kinger.
over time, they all...
But what does it say when it's only 1 character out of like 8 or 9? Actually, 7, if you don't count Bubble.
all grew on me, except for Jax. Every single time he showed up on screen, every single time he got more screen time, I just grew more and more annoyed with the show.
Honestly, my patience was not rewarded when it comes to this character, guys, because I kept an open mind. Like, throughout the whole first 8 episodes, I was thinking, okay, maybe there's a reason he's such a jerk. Maybe there's some hidden backstory within it, and we do get it. But it did not reflect any of his behavior, or let alone justified it, or even made a clear motivation for it. If you've seen the movie, then hopefully you know what I'm talking about.
To me, Jax is so painfully unlikable.
Not to mention, I talked about it like 2 weeks ago when the movie dropped.
That it feels like the show is
Actually, come to think of it, it's only been a week. So, what am I talking about?
actually forcing himself on me. While a lot of people who watched my original video agreed with me, there were still people trying to defend Jax, saying, well, you guys just don't understand his character, and they were leaning into
exactly, that's more or less the gist of it. They just try to defend. They really don't try to give an explanation. They just say, hey, you just don't understand him.
a lot of things that we didn't actually know because the show wasn't over yet. I just remember thinking to myself, even after we learned all the mystery around Jax's backstory and what
Yep, he still sucks.
actually happened that they haven't revealed yet, it's still not going to make him any more likable than he's been so far in the show. And well,
like I thought at the very least, like, yeah, there's no means of liking him anymore after everything he's done, especially at the beginning of the 9th movie. The 9th episode / movie. Like, straight up, even his backstory could have been compelling as all hell, and I still wouldn't have felt bad when he abstracted, by the way. Spoilers, in case it wasn't obvious.
That the final episode is technically out and I've seen it. I'm not gonna say how I've seen it, but yeah, I've seen it. I can
You can just say you went to theaters, man. Or, I mean, if you're gonna be dishonest about it, then you may as well say you went to the theater. I did.
say from the bottom of my heart, I was so unbelievably right. Like, I've probably never been more right about anything in my entire life. This guy is a loser.
Yes.
This is an unlikable loser. And the story is trying so hard to make you feel any ounce of sympathy towards him. So think of today's video as an update to my original Jax video, and I will just be explaining as why I feel like episode 9 not only doesn't make Jax any more likable, but it actually makes him...
It kind of makes me hate him more. Straight up.
Even worse.
Really? There's just so much that... You know what, guys? We'll talk about this in full detail when the episode drops on YouTube next weekend. I'll leave it at that. But everything I've said, I've more or less talked about it last weekend after the... I think on Saturday? Yeah, because I watched the movie on Thursday.
In comparison to the first 8 episodes. Okay, so going into episode 9, my biggest gripes around Jax is that it's very hard to feel any ounce of sympathy for this guy. Jax's entire gimmick throughout the majority of the show has been that he has just terrorized everyone in the digital circus. When you know that abstraction is a possibility and a fate that doesn't seem all that pleasant in comparison to the current situation.
Never mind the fact that he provoked it twice, and somehow we're supposed to feel for him, feel for Jax when it happens to him. I really didn't, guys. Like, the whole theater was like when Jax abstracted, or at least when it cut to him being extracted, the whole theater was like, oh no, but I was like, really? We actually feel bad for this loser? Like, I feel like it was just me in that big theater.
The idea that this guy would just be adding on to the hardships of everyone else in the circus just kind of makes him a scumbag. Because it's not like Jax is just a natural jerk or just, like, comes off rude to the other people in the circus. Like, no, he goes out his way to try to torment.
Like, it's not like he keeps to himself or just says, leave me alone, please, or whatever. No, he actively goes out of his way to harass people or make them feel bad about themselves when they're just being just by existing. Just for existing.
These people. He goes out his way to try to physically...
Like, maybe on 1 or 2 occasions out of, like, tens of them, maybe he was funny, but ultimately that's subjective. Honestly, it really says a lot, man. People will just forgive about anything as long as you're charismatic enough, which is a ridiculous concept.
Harm the other people in the circus. And even though it has been expressed to us that they do in fact feel pain, he fully takes advantage of the fact...
They can't die, they can't suffocate and whatnot, but they can still feel pain. Like when he threw Ragatha in the greaser, yeah, she was screaming in pain.
That they can't act.
When Pommy's body was being stretched out in between those trucks, yeah. She'll survive, but it's still gonna hurt like hell.
Actually die in the circus. I want to clarify, if Jax was just evil for the sake of being evil, I wouldn't care. In fact, I think I might actually like his character.
I feel like that's basically the best way to interpret it, if I'm being honest. Because I don't care about him as a character, even though, like, let me put it this way. He's basically Cartman from South Park, except the narrative expects me to feel bad for him. Think about that for a moment. Eric Cartman, completely horrible person, idolizes Hitler, anti-Semitism, racism, you name it. Every bad quality in the book. Except here, there's no satire behind it. And secondly, we're supposed to sympathize with Jax in some way? Get out of my face, honestly.
If he was just a messed up dude who was bitter that he was trapped in the circus and he was like...
Yeah, Mr. Chloe, I saw he and Pomni got added to Fortnite, along with I actually saw the promotional trailer. I thought it was really funny.
Like, yo, if I gotta stay here, everyone else's life has to be hell along with me.
Because misery loves company, I guess.
I could actually get behind that. I could actually see that as an interesting type of character.
Is it, though? Because there are times where they try to humanize him, but they just do a complete 180 at the next opportunity.
The thing is, Jax will consistently be the most messed up person in the entire show, and I mean by a large margin. Like, it's not even close compared to everyone else in the cast.
Yeah.
And then the show will have little moments where they want you to empathize with him or feel some type of sympathy for him. The example I gave in my original video was after terrorizing the entire cast in the gun episode, and then...
Okay, to be fair, though, it was more so competition. He was supposed to shoot them. It's not like he was going out of his way to torture them or anything.
You know, having his fight with Pomni, we see Jax thinking about abstracting or, you know, freaking out in the bathroom. There were people trying to say that this moment wasn't trying to get sympathy for him, but my question to those people is, well, what emotion did...
Yeah, what am I supposed to be encouraging this? Like, I'm telling you, man, I just don't understand this fandom. I really don't.
This? Did they want you to just look at it and be like, oh, cool, Jax is thinking about abstracting? Did they want us to clap and start cheering? I mean, I did, but I know that wasn't the intent.
I don't know, Tails, but I was expecting a much more climactic conclusion after everything that happened with Kane in the 8th episode, but instead, we got half of the movie is just Jax's backstory. As if I was supposed to give a crap about this character in the first place, at least in that way. I'm telling you, he's a horrible person, like the antithesis of morality, and yet somehow they expect me to feel for him.
Intended emotion that the show wanted. Oh, the show wanted you to be like, oh my god, Jax.
Like maybe if it was like a Jack Horner scenario where we have Kane as an antagonist as is, and he's compelling as is, so Jax is mean for the sake of being mean, but also a villain. I could have worked with that. You know, come to think of it, it's really telling how life at the circus is so much more peaceful once he's gone. He's contained, Kane is good now. Crazy how the characters got their happy ending after they got rid of him. It almost makes you wonder why they gave a crap about him in the first place.
Thinking about abstract.
Like, it feels like they're only doing it just so his abstracted form won't hurt them.
He might actually do it. That is the emotion that the show wanted you.
But that's not really what the show was going for ultimately.
To have towards this scene. And like I said before, I find it very hard to feel any type of emotion or any type of care about him. Maybe
like, what was the point of having him bond with Pomni, tell her to embrace her evil side, at least when it comes to the gun game and whatnot, or him telling her, hey, when people tell you when people compliment you too often, it kind of loses its meaning. Like, okay, he was onto something. Like, maybe he has a reason for not trusting the people around him because he's been stabbed in the back before, but as far as we're concerned, now that we know everything that we can about him, he was the one doing all the backstabbing. So what the frick was the point of all that?
Abstracting when he is quite literally the guy that can cause any other member of the cast to abstract.
And he did it twice.
Any day now. Speaking of which, I want to play you a quick scene from the gun episode.
Is this why you didn't show up to Kaufmo's funeral?
I don't show up to any funerals.
Yeah, I bet you don't. Because you're scared. You're scared you'll actually show a human emotion.
I'm scared I'll be bored to tears.
Have you ever thought that this might be what causes people to abstract in the first place?
It did. It did.
Oh my god! Are you seriously gonna blame me for something that everybody else did too?
Yes! Because it was you idiot!
You didn't even know him! You don't even know what people are like before they abstract. They are not pleasant to be around. Like at all.
So, in retrospect, guys, it really makes you wonder. You know what? I'm gonna let it talk. I'm gonna let it play out first. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you are.
For the entire time the Amazing Digital Circus has been out, and people have been saying they don't like Jax.
Come to think of it, guys, he basically killed them both because he can't come to terms with himself. So, or whatever the hell they were going for. Either way, it doesn't make sense. He basically killed them both, and he still has a picture. He still has his picture mounted on his wall.
Character. Many people defending Jax have just said, y'all just don't understand his character. See if y'all actually understand.
Okay, that's the thing, Teutonic. We even now that the finale is over, we still don't know how every individual player ended up in the circus. At least outside of Kinger and whatnot. The other 5, who freaking knows?
That he's coping with his trauma of losing his friends being Kaufmo and Ribbit, that we didn't really know anything about them except for the fact that they abstracted.
Yeah. And then we later find out he's the one who caused the abstractions in the first place. So how the frick am I supposed to feel bad for him? Let alone feel for him for losing his friends, quote unquote?
The people defending him thought that these two characters would be some type of saving grace for
him. That's not complex. People say, oh, he's so complex. Oh, he's so nuanced. No, he's just a jerk. It's just a jerk for the sake of being a jerk. Except you expect me to have some sympathy for him? Get out of here. No, that I'm not going to abide by that inconsistency.
And he went through something so traumatic and sad with these two characters that were very close to him that it would just justify all the horrible things he had been doing all throughout the entire show. I personally
did not
believe this. I mean, if Kinger can...
That's what I wanted to believe, but it didn't pay off.
Lose his wife and watch her abstract in front of him and him still, not terrorize anyone else in the circus. I don't believe Jax really has much of an out. But I will say, as uninterested as I am in Jax as a character, that one scene where he was...
Swamp Internet's just gonna internet. no matter how stupid it makes them look.
To Pomni did give me a little bit of interest into his backstory because he emphasizes that Pomni doesn't even know what people are like when they're about to abstract, and he says that they're very unpleasant to be around. So
Oh, kind of like him. I wonder if that same unpleasantness is what provoked Kaufmo's abstraction in the first place. Pot me kettle, I guess.
it made me really interested to see what was it like for Jax when his friends abstracted. Did they turn into very cruel people? Is it similar to like, you know, when
We really don't know, guys, because when it happened to Ribbit, no, she seemed distressed because Jax was treating her like crap, but that's about it. Everything he implied there, it doesn't add up with the finale.
trying to help someone who's an addict, but they just won't help themselves, and you're watching them self-destruct in front of you. I was so interested to see maybe this could actually add some real depth to Jax's character.
Bro, this laugh out of Woody, man. Hold on, play it again. I'm telling you, man. This laugh is from 1995, by the way, and it still gets a laugh out of me. Sometimes a good laugh alone will just make you laugh.
To Jax's character.
Buzz, look, an alien. Where? Ah.
Yeah, I was so stupid for believing that because turns out Jax
It depends, Tails. At what point did you buy it? You know what? It would be hypocritical either way, because we already know he sucks now.
doesn't even know what people are like when they're about to abstract because he never even saw it. In episode 9, we find out that Jax is literally the reason for not only Ribbit, but also Kaufmo abstracting. For the
Yep,
dumbest
both
reason
of them.
possible.
Just, Kaufmo's like, hey, Jax, I know we're not friends anymore, but I think I found an exit. Come with me. I won't. Screw you. You're deluded. Blah, blah, blah. What are we doing with this? I mean, what does it say when Gooseworks straight up admits, oh, Jax is based off of me. Jax is basically my OC.
Basically, Jax
Like, what are you trying to tell us there?
gets vulnerable to Ribbit, and he ends up telling her that, you know, when he was in the real world and he was a human, he ended up having a fight with his mom, and he pushed his mom really hard, and she didn't.
He basically killed her, ran away in shame. Also, okay, I don't know if it's a mistranslation, but apparently while driving away in shame, he accidentally killed a kid. He was never held accountable for it because we do see his human form at the end of the show, guys. He's still there and perfectly fine by the looks of it.
Get up, so he ran away and was living homeless, and he thinks he killed his mom. And Ribbit,
Or it was just that. Okay, yeah, again, probably just a mistranslation. And even then, the whole issue with the mom is bad enough.
Ribbit just comforts him, and then Jax gets really weird about it when he realizes what he told her, and is like, yo, if you
How, like, okay, yeah, his biggest fear is being vulnerable. Like, we saw that when Kane was torturing him. Or sent him into his personalized hell. But that's the thing, though. Ribbit? She's trapped in the circus, too. She has no means to get out. She's equally just as vulnerable. She's opening up. So why is Jax trying to hold anything against her? Why is he feeling shame for opening up? It doesn't add up. Psychologically, it really doesn't add up.
you ever tell anyone I told you this, I'll never talk to you again. But then he proceeds to just not talk to her again. And not only does he proceed to not talk to her again,
Treats her like crap every time she tries to approach him. Or just says, can we talk? You want to team up? No, just... I don't remember the exact wording, especially because I watched it in Spanish, guys. And I can't translate it on the spot. But you guys will see hopefully next week. If you watch the movie on YouTube.
he also tries to isolate her
Come to think of it, can you even call it a movie? It was like 50 minutes long, guys. Because a good chunk of the movie, quote unquote, was just the 8th episode.
from other people in the circus. And him doing all this, mind you, for absolutely no reason. Like,
Yeah.
this girl has done absolutely nothing to Jax.
Yeah,
She ends
kind of the opposite. She's the only person who didn't hold any of your crap against you.
up abstracting, and this is something that Jax never even sees. Like, it literally, when they show it, it literally just shows him like trying to knock on her door, and then
Like, it's not like after all the time, even after accidentally killing his mother, she's like, hey, if the cops didn't find you, maybe things are fine. You're trapped here anyways. Look, the best you can do now is just be to terms with it. Your secret's safe with me. I won't hold anything against you. And what does Jax do? Nah, screw you. Oh, sorry. I felt I said too much. Screw you. No, we're not friends anymore. Go abstract for all I care. Like stuff along those lines.
he doesn't do it, then he comes back, and then she's X'd out. And the same thing happens with Kaufmo. He just tries to isolate himself away.
Like, that's the thing about Kaufmo. We don't really even get enough details for, even if it was compelling on its own, which it wasn't. We don't get enough details. Just one interaction, and the next moment, one moment later, he abstracts. We don't see how it happens. We hardly understand why it happens, but it's there. and it's Jax's fault.
Away from Kaufmo, stops talking to him. Apparently they were good friends at one point. Like Jax was closer to Ribbit than he was to Kaufmo, but him and Kaufmo were still cool. It gets to a point where Kaufmo's like, yo,
Like, you remember the first episode when we saw Kaufmo abstract and Jax just ran away? Like, some rando on Twitter was interpreting it as, oh, that's so sweet. Jax doesn't want to let anyone see him cry. But in reality, he knows how dangerous abstracted people can be, and just let Pomni and Ragged deal with him. Like, realistically, what makes more sense in that context? Knowing what we do about the character, even at that point, or even in retrospect.
I know you don't even like me, but like I think I figured out a way to escape the circus. And Jax just calls him crazy and goes the other way. And
Yeah.
the next thing we know, Kaufmo's abstracting. How does Jax have the audacity, and how does this episode have the audacity to frame it as if Jax knows what it's like when people abstract? He doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what it's like when they abstract because he's not even around them when they do abstract. But he is the reason why both of them abstract. Everyone is trying to use the abstracted friends to defend Jax. No, that doesn't work.
It really doesn't.
Not work, especially after episode 9. I think the part that makes it even worse is not only did Jax cause these two to abstract by like just isolating them and keeping them away from human contact.
Yeah.
But on top of that, after they abstract, Jax decides to take it up a notch because we see when he first gets into the circus,
he immediately starts abusing Gangle. He's the reason she has that name because apparently it's supposed to be insulting in some way. I forgot what the explanation was there.
Pretty chill when he's with Ribbit and Kaufmo. Once they're gone, he decides to adopt the a-hole personality that we all know that he has. I mean, he's literally the one that named Gangle, and he did it like out of an insult, and that's just how she got her name. This episode only strengthened my argument that under no circumstance would I ever care about Jax abstracting, because he quite literally caused two people to abstract by just isolating them, and then he decides to turn into this giant a-hole because of things that he caused, which could also lead to more.
In retrospect, it makes even less sense why he ended up pressing the blue button at the end of the 7th episode. Like, okay, wow, he's stressed out of his, like, what in retrospect, none of what he did makes any more sense than it did before.
People abstracting. Yeah, he had to go. The bunny had to go. And I was so happy when they got him out of there in like the first 5 minutes.
Honestly, I had half a mind to just cheer when he abstracted in the theater. I don't care if people looked at me funny. I should have cheered right then and there.
But you can imagine how annoyed I was.
But like I said, I tried to be impartial. I was being patient. See if there was wait for his backstory and see if there was a reason for him to be the way he is. But no, it just made him look even worse.
The entire final episode just revolved around Pomni poking around in Jax's mind, to which all we see in his mind is that he's just a horrible person. Like, there's not a single redeeming quality about Jax in the entire time that Pomni is in his mind looking at his true thoughts. Even with that, we still get moments where like Pomni's trying,
like, okay, he knows how to play piano or whatever. We saw, like, am I supposed to feel for this douche?
To comfort Jax, or like the rest of the members of the circus, they've built like this tent to keep abstracted Jax contained and like happy. I really do hate this because
why are we pandering to him? He's already dead. He was an awful person. Now that we know everything, especially from Pomni's point of view, he deserves absolutely zero sympathy.
I hate this whole showing compassion to your tormentor bit that they've been doing in this final episode.
Yeah, like, time and again, and especially in this case.
One of the best moments early on to me was when Jax abstracted and Gangle looks and she's like, I want to cry, but tears just won't come out.
Yeah, as it goes with most victims and their tormentors. Like, yeah, maybe he might have been a friend or a family member, but no. Once he's dead, you just can't bring yourself to cry.
And that makes sense. Like, that actually...
Like, honestly, I'm not speaking from experience, but I feel like I'd be the kind of person who'd cheer on when bad things happen to those people.
It works because all Jax has ever done to Gangle is torment her. So it makes sense when he's finally gone, she's not going to cry over him.
Nobody is. Not even Pomni. Like, yeah, she's a little regretful that she didn't talk to him, but it's not like he gave her the chance to begin with.
She is a compassionate person.
And she just conveniently forgot what happens when someone is emotionally neglected in the circus.
But then they ruin this moment later on by having her actually cry over Jax, and it just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Like, Jax has not done a single positive thing to Gangle. All he has ever done is torment her so much.
Throw her mask away, turn her into prey in that hunting game. Like, there's The list goes
to
on.
the point where she was literally scared of him. So why would she be crying tears that he's gone? Or why would she be feeling any ounce of sympathy for him when we've literally seen no reason to?
Exactly, Teutonic. More, that's on a bigger scale, but it's basically this. It is the same principle.
To ever feel sad for Jax.
Ugh.
Because a lot of people say one of the themes in the Amazing Digital Circus is sticking together in your new life because we're all we have, and that includes Jax.
Really? Because it seems like you're really not something worth holding on to, man. Like I said earlier, the situation is everything is much better once Jax's abstracted form is contained. Like, okay, Kane owns up to his mistakes. Like, they rebuild the circus more or less. Like, crazy how we only get our happy ending once they get rid of Jax.
Even though he's the worst of us, but that just doesn't make sense. It's not like these are all terrible people stuck together and they all just have to deal with each other. Like,
it's just him. It's really just him.
It's like, no, these are all like pretty decent people, and then there's Jax being the horrible person, the objectively worst person in the entire group. Him leaving would objectively make everybody's quality of life so much better.
Yeah.
I just hate that the show tries to frame it in a way where any of these people would actually be sad over him leaving.
Yeah, nobody. Like, that's the thing. Y'all remember, I think it was the 8th episode or in the movie where Zubul is like, we all got to stick together. Even you, Jax. Like, no, she had nobody, not even Pomni, especially after that whole incident with the guns, has a reason to give a crap about him as a person.
Because they just wouldn't. Like I said,
like at some point, you gotta. I wouldn't be realistically. One of these people would be thinking to themselves, "I can't wait for this guy to abstract. He's so freaking insufferable."
Earlier, Pomni was literally going through his minds and thoughts about every.
Like, it's so obvious that the main thing, the main principle of the show, more or less, its biggest conviction, is completely contradicted by how the characters would realistically feel in the situation.
One in the circus, there was absolutely nothing redeemable about him. And
yeah.
Some people will say, well, that's the point. He's a loser. Even Gooseworks herself said that he's a loser. But once again, the problem.
Once again, you expect me to treat him like a winner at any point? Why do you bother taking time to humanize him and having a few moments humanizing him, let alone giving us the entirety of his backstory and going into his psyche?
The show doesn't treat him like he's a loser.
Exactly.
Yeah, he abstracted, but then you give the entire final episode to revolve around and going inside his mind and learning his backstory and everyone in the cast tearing up about him, when in reality,
I don't think even Ragatha, as nice as even though her whole shtick is she's trying too hard to be nice, even she would be even her limit would break when it comes to people like Jax. Seriously.
If he was a loser, nobody would actually care.
Yeah.
Pomni would not be going around poking in his mind, talking about
or literally saying, I can fix him. I'm not even kidding, guys. Y'all know that saying about how when women put up with abusive boyfriends and they say, I can fix him. That's literally what Pomni said in the movie.
Wish I would have just paid more attention, or I wish I would have actually figured out what would have caused him to extract, because if he was treated like a loser, nobody would care.
Nobody would care. Nobody would care. Like, okay, maybe there was no other means to be able to contain his abstracted form without Pomni doing what she did in the movie, but ultimately, I don't think even she would care.
And should have treated him like the loser he is and let him.
Like, maybe if Pomni was interpreted as some sort of loner in real life, in the real world, like, okay, she does YouTube videos of exploring abandoned buildings, but she really doesn't have any friends and whatnot. Like, maybe I can understand her sense of desperation, but then we learn Pomni's backstory. She actually does have friends. Heck, she does the videos with them.
Him abstract and just go on with the rest of their life, because as you all see from the final episode, their lives greatly improved after he left.
Yeah, even without Kane, as soon as he was contained, they were all just chilling, minding their own business, continuing to learn to conjure and whatnot. As soon as Jax is gone, it's basically a happy ending, even if Kane was actually gone.
And Gangle. But yeah, man, that's all I really have to say. I can finally say without a shadow of a doubt, this is my last Amazing Digital Circus video, and I will never have to talk about this.
Honestly, guys, I was heavily considering making a video about Jax, or really the finale in general, but this video really sums up my reaction to a T. That's all I can really say.
Annoying bunny ever again. But I appreciate you for checking out another one, and until then, it's been your boy Corin.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Tails, you know what? Thank you for putting this in the media tab, because honestly, I was feeling kind of isolated when it comes to this take. Like, I don't know, man. Sometimes you just think, you just really think a scenario, you just really think it through. You just really think it through when it comes to forming your own opinions. And when you feel like, wait, really? People think the opposite of this? I don't know. It just makes you feel alone, but I'm glad to find that most people agree that it's the opposite. It's the opposite scenario here. So thank you, Tails. Thank you for putting this on the media tab. I feel vindicated, if that makes any sense. Gangle should have been one to say that openly because she was the most abused by Jax, and making her speak up more would make her yeah, in some ways. I don't know. I think in terms of character as a whole, outside of the whole discount McDonald's episode, I don't think Gangle did. I don't feel like Gangle definitely got the short end of the stick when it comes to screen time and whatnot. That's just me though. But alright guys, like I said, there's something else I wanted to react to, but I kind of want to, you know what, why am I being secretive about it? I just want to react to the Nostalgia Critic review he dropped this week. You know, like we did a few weeks ago, we reacted to the Lorax review. And you know what? This film, it's a classic, relatively speaking. Emphasis on relatively. Emphasis on relatively. So today, just out of sheer curiosity, guys, I know the film in question is completely out of my field of expertise, if that makes any sense, but I want to react to another Nostalgia Critic video. So here we are, reacting to Nostalgia Critic, open season by the Nostalgia Critic, or a review of it. You know what, if you're familiar with the channel, you know how he titles his videos. Anyways, give me a moment, and oh gosh, Tails, hold on. Okay, hold on, before we get to that, did you post it in the media tab, or? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The figure's kind of fire, but if only it wasn't such a dislikable character. That's all I can really say. Tails, did you buy this off of the QR code in the theater? I mean, there's no other way you could have bought it, but... yeah, guys. Apparently, all the theater-exclusive merch... I mean, can you really even call it theater-exclusive? It feels like it's leaked around the internet like crazy. Like, seriously. The opening monologue of the movie is, hey, please don't record this movie or anything about it. And what's the first thing people do? Record it. And then at the end of the movie, at the credits, hey, here's this QR code for some theater-exclusive merch that's not going to be available for another 2 weeks. And how many people have posted this link online? I don't know off the top of my head, but I feel like if I did, I would lose count already. But alright. That being said though, guys, let's get to it, shall we? Wait a minute, how long have I been streaming? Okay, about 41 minutes. Okay. Keep in mind, guys, like I said, I'm in the middle of doing laundry as I'm streaming, so I got interrupted at some point. Let's see.
This episode brought to you by Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit. Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember it so you don't have to. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan.
Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I gotta cough real quick. Give me a moment. Wait, did I actually mute my mic there? Okay, I did. Oh, thank goodness. All right, guys. All right, back to it.
These two. They've both done
What,
stuff I
freaking...
enjoyed, but the majority of their work
Oh my god, I completely forgot Ashton Kutcher was in this movie. And again, when's the last time Ashton Kutcher was in a movie? Because the last I remember, the last role he had was freaking Steve Jobs a while back. That was like what, in the 2010s? Don't quote me on that.
Never really gotten that into.
Yeah.
This is 20 years old. People seem to return to it. Let's put ourselves.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Right. He's right. This movie came out in 2006. Wow. Okay.
Through this punishment.
Not my favorite Sony film, but it did get a couple of laughs out of me growing up, especially as a kid. Like, I don't hate it, but it's not the best film there is, not by a long shot. Not the best animated film, not by a long shot. Some would argue it's actually really bad, guys. Well, let's see.
Yes, the majority of movies have a formula they follow, but part of the fun is how much you can play with that formula.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone has that film, though, where you become so aware of the formula, it becomes off-putting even before you see it.
Really?
That's what open season was for me. I never saw the movie because it made me too aware of the early.
I don't know. Outside of the whole bumbling duo shtick, I don't know. This film didn't feel like much of a cliche, but that's just me.
2000s animated film formula. Here's a few celebrities that aren't huge, but
Your brother's kid was watching this in the car a few years ago. At least you know the kids are watching the classics. I wouldn't necessarily call this a classic, but yeah.
big enough names. They're playing animals that have modern catchphrases and lingo. The two leads aren't going to get along, but by the end they will.
Okay, I will say this though. I'm not too crazy in terms of iconic black comedians. I don't know. Martin Lawrence is really not high on that list.
Mix in some fart jokes and pop songs, and you have a big enough
There was fart jokes?
hit to warrant using the same lazy formula.
Like, I don't know, guys. It's been a hot minute since I've seen this movie, so I don't remember everything about it.
And in the sequel. But, like I said, people do remember it and look it up on YouTube.
I mean, I do. I've done on some occasions.
So, I guess
I do remember the ending at the very least.
it makes sense to take a look at why. For as Wesley Snipes famously said,
Miss Open Season.
which is a really bad Martin Lawrence and Ashton Kutcher movie. Yeah, it sucks.
Okay.
Take a look at Open Season. The film opens with a ranger seemingly about to be attacked by a bear, played by Martin Lawrence.
Now that's a roar boog.
But can she get down like this? Huh? Can you get down like this? And bring it here.
Okay, off the bat, yeah, Boog's character at the start, dare I say, unrealistically corny or just unbearably corny? More so unbearably, but it's the point is it's corny.
A minute in, and we got our dorky boomers are funny thing. Hey,
Uh-huh.
you can say this is 20 years old. What's the Hulk franchise's excuse?
Oh, gosh. Just remember, as bad as this movie got sometimes, it can get worse. It can get worse.
Here it comes.
The bear is named Boog, as you might have guessed, has a good relationship.
Yeah, honestly, Tails, after the first movie, I was completely absent from this franchise. I know it got like, what, 2 or 3 movies, I think a Halloween special? I don't know what's going on with it, but the point is, I don't care about, I never got the chance to care about any of it.
Relationship with the ranger named Beth, played by Deborah Messing.
Uh-huh.
Behold the mighty.
Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I forgot. She is voiced by Deborah Messing.
Our other main character, Elliot, played by Ashton Kutcher, enters the film already dead.
Okay, I will say this though, even though initially the villain was really obnoxious, he did get a couple laughs out of me.
Alright, a strong star, kill the performer before they can kill the performance.
Wait, is he not gonna show the meme scene? Oh, come on. Like, y'all remember? Okay, if you've seen this movie, do you remember? What? The Bucks just straight up got in front of my truck. And the sheriff is like, where? On the interstate? You know what? Let me just show the scene. You know, it's really brief, so I doubt I'm gonna get copyrighted, but you know what? I want to show it, guys. Let's see. There you go. Run over a deer. Okay, that about narrows it down. Just play it.
It ain't my fault he ran right in front of my truck.
That's where the moment cuts, by the way, guys. It just cuts right back to the hunter's POV. I'm sorry, man. That's good comedy.
What's going on?
It isn't Friday. He finds out he's been captured by
I don't get it.
named Shaw, played by Gary Sinise.
Natural order.
Oh my gosh, it was oh my god. Okay. I know it's a Sony movie. They were barely starting as a company, or at least Sony Animation was barely starting as a company. But okay, this cast is kind of stacked, at least in terms of celebrity castings. Not that it should mean anything nowadays, just because it's such a cliche.
Man on top, animals on the bottom. Your bear belongs somewhere in the middle between.
Yeah, Tails. I've pretty much seen all of Part 4 except for the final arc. The last 3 episodes, basically. So please, no spoilers. No spoilers. I know there's a thumbnail. I know there's a YouTube recommendation right next to me with a spoiler in the thumbnail. I'm trying my best to avoid it.
2 slices.
Just saying.
Of pie smothered in gravy.
Have you ever tried a bear LT? Once you go Fozzie, there's no going backsies.
Okay, I will say this. Sometimes Doug's humor, it just doesn't land for me. It might just be me, though.
Boog takes pity on Elliot and helps him escape, and then returns to his cozy home.
Yeah, I figured Slump. I figured this was the first movie. Kind of like how Despicable Me was Illumination's first.
Which is maybe a little too cozy.
No, stop it.
Oh, God, I forgot. I completely forgot about this. Okay, as a kid, I just thought as a pet trying to cuddle with its owner, but yeah. Nowadays, you can definitely interpret it in a horrible way. In a really horrible way. That the less I think about it, the better. Oh, especially with that thing with the eyebrows. Ah! Okay, this film has not aged well, has it? I guess it's ultimately up to open to interpretation. Get it? Open? Because open sees it? Okay, I'll stop. Moving on.
No, please. What would the children look like?
Ew!
This is meant to be sweet, and yeah, okay, it is a little bit, but the way some of these expressions are animated are a little odd.
What do you mean?
Because the teddy bears have their picnic.
What's wrong with that?
You know, when they say some straight women can be attracted to bears, I don't think this is what they mean.
Tails, if you say don't you dare comment on that. Don't you dare. Tails, I know you well enough. I know you're tempted. Don't even think about it.
Later that night, Boo gets woken up to Elliot throwing bunnies at the window.
Okay, what is it with the constant bunny abuse in this movie? On one hand, I want to laugh, but at the same time, I'm a little morally conflicted. I will say that.
And he thinks he's doing Boog a favor by helping him bust out.
What's that?
I call them woohoos, like, woohoo! You want one?
He lures him out with chocolate, which, ironically, he would probably find more inside the home than out, but...
Yeah, isn't chocolate poisonous for bears, or is that just for dogs? I honestly don't know off the top of my head, guys.
Whatever. And Elliot shows him basically how to break into a place, trash the hell out of it, and create beef footage for the trailer.
Guys, I hate to pause on such an awkward frame, but you guys ever seen that one emote of the Among Us character just basically twerking? You ever wonder what the basis for that was? There you go. There you go. You know what? Let me rewind a little bit. I hate to show it again, but I need it for context.
Footage for the trailer.
Does that circular pattern look familiar in any way? Now you know why. You're welcome. Wow, Swamp, thanks for the compliment. Thanks for the compliment, man. Nice to know that all my jokes don't land.
And then they died. What was with that bright lighting there?
Freeze!
The authorities are called and Boog is taken back home.
Really, Tails? That's where you draw the line? I'm kidding. You know what? I'm glad you actually draw the line somewhere.
You go out of the woods today, there's gonna be some fries.
Okay, not gonna lie, for an animated Martin Lawrence movie, I just assumed was gonna make a black bear joke somewhere. I really thought this was gonna be the time to use it.
Wait, what do you mean by... Oh, wait. Some comedians, I don't know. They just don't go out of their way to just make jokes outside of their ethnicity, or at the very... You know what? I'm not gonna open that whole can of worms.
I took him fishing, but he didn't want to get wet.
Go to bed, Boog!
Okay, this grossed me out. I'm gonna close my eyes. Yeah, no.
Whatever kid's toilet used to look like on Saturday mornings.
It walks.
Like a man.
The next day, Shaw is amazed to see Elliot walking on his
Like, this dude is so unhinged, man.
legs. Yeah, how human do they expect these animals to act exactly?
That's a good question.
Chase him down.
Not that the movie really bothers answering it, but that's a really good question.
Boog performs his show with the ranger. And in a decently funny moment, the shadows make it look like he's ripping Elliot apart.
Yeah.
Out of the coat.
No.
Take off the coat.
No means no. He's gonna eat us all.
Should you be afraid of that, or more afraid that the audience seems to be filled with Popp people?
Oh my gosh. I didn't even peep the fact that some of them pretty much have the exact same face shape. Huh.
Buttermilk. Biscuits.
Boog gets shot with a tranquilizer, and Beth realizes she can't take care of him.
Come to think of it, a lot... Yeah, okay. Like I said, this movie got a couple laughs out of me, but a lot of them... A lot of the attempts at humor, they just did not get me, even as a kid.
Many more.
You're gonna be fine.
I survived being a scary godmother knockoff, so you'll survive being...
Oh my gosh, that's why she looks so familiar to me. I was about to say, where have I seen it's freaking Scary Godmother? Basically the same face.
And every animated film ever made knockoff. He wakes up terrified.
Wow. Guy screaming so loud, it forms an echo in the wilderness. Where have I seen that before? It's at every other animated kids film ever.
Terrified of where he is, and I guess they left him the lunch they thought he was eating up.
Yeah. Were they under the impression that he wanted to eat the deer? Like, what was the idea there?
What are you gonna do?
They could have at least had the decency to euthanize the deer if that was the case. I don't know what's going on here.
gather this was probably offered to David Spade first, but he said this is beneath even his
Wait, was it? Because I feel like that would have been an even bigger disservice to the character. Not that the character amounted to much in the first place.
talents.
All right, now go back and the face. The face.
No, that's not gonna help, man. Just don't.
Book says he's heading back home, but he quickly figures out he doesn't know the way.
This is McSquizzy's turf. Nobody messes with McSquizzy, because that's me.
Is that Billy Connolly?
Why is it even though Billy Connolly has a very sweet face? I
Oh,
can
it is.
tell by this design he's voicing this character.
Okay, I don't know a lot about the actor IRL, but I guess.
This tree and I'll give you such a do it.
He and his army.
Okay, I do remember the squirrels with the pine cones and the way they say, "Oi."
Tell Book to stay away from the trees, kind of like the Lorax with an arsenal.
Okay, that's a really fun way to look at it. The freaking Lorax with an arsenal.
Knows how to get him back home. And they decide to team up as it looks like Shaw's dedicated to finding them while driving past local tourists.
Isn't it peaceful out here, Bob? Oh, you're right, Bob. Let's not spoil the beauty of this moment with...
Okay, I do remember the. I don't even remember this lady's name for the life of me, but I do remember the character. And I kind of love the way she talks a little bit. She's like, "Until the cows come home, we're just gonna keep yapping until the cows come home." How does that make any sense, Bob? Where have the cows been?
Idle chatter.
Bob looks like a Courage the Cowardly Dog monster. I don't like Bob.
It's just the eyes, man. It's just the eyes. Everything else is fine.
They stumble across some beavers building a dam where they almost make a dirty joke.
What do you got?
Wood.
What do you...
Got.
Wood.
Wood.
You
You want to trade?
I never thought I'd say that.
Why does that make me laugh? That's so stupid. Why am I laughing? Why am I even letting out a chuckle? That's such a... That joke doesn't... That's not even... I don't think that's even an attempt to make a joke. Why am I laughing?
This about a bad anime film? I could use some inappropriate humor. It's not that I like
I don't know. I feel like it's low-hanging fruit, even for what's Sony Animation's first film.
them in bad anime films. It's just, it helps them stand out a little. This is so forgettable.
I guess.
You could put "and Grogu" on the end of the title.
Ooh. Oh, right. I guess there was a fart joke at some point. I was wrong. Okay.
I don't get the feeling "be careful what you wish for" is going to be the moral of this review.
I need a toilet.
There's none of those things out here.
Well, what do you do?
You know, I can't remember.
Ew. Okay. The line delivery is not bad, but that's still really gross, man. Just no.
But I suddenly remember how the script was written.
Yeah,
He said
basically.
the first thing Bill Clinton heard when he stepped on Epstein's private jet.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't look now, but I see a little bush with your name.
No. Don't you dare finish that line, Doug. No. Just... Fine. Okay, let's make it quick. Make it quick. Rip it fast like a Band-Aid.
Name written all over it.
And he, of course, encourages him to go in the bushes.
Suddenly rabbits?
Go.
Every parent that's ever heard a joke about a bear and a rabbit are double-checking the rating right now.
Hey, yo.
Keeps watching him.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Those... No, just no. Just no. I hate this kind of humor,
The
guys.
forest is full of creeps, and he can't seem to go. He tells some skunks who are annoying him to go away, and they end up spraying him.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot more than that to get rid of the stench.
The woods is...
Okay, what is it with this movie and just using the bunnies as props for everything? It's kind of funny, but I just don't understand why.
No place
Like, what did the bunnies do? Why are they so expendable?
for a bear.
I guess that's kind of like that bear and rabbit joke. I'm not gonna lie, this film's more restrained than I thought it would be.
Okay, calm down, man. Calm down.
Six ass
It's getting old.
cheeks by now.
Hey, yo.
Elliot sees a friend named Giselle.
Okay.
Jane Krakowski, who he tries to hit on, but her boyfriend Ian.
Probably the biggest saving grace this movie has to offer. They cast Patrick Warburton.
Played by Patrick Warburton.
Thank
And
you.
then he's tossed out of the herd.
You got a lot of nerve coming back here.
Why, thank you.
That was not a compliment.
I sure am gonna
Say it. Okay, I do remember this line.
miss you guys.
The upholstery.
It's not really the line itself. It's just Patrick Warburton's classic way of delivering an aggressive line. Off the upholstery.
That man's voice ever not be a treasure.
Yes. No. No. It never will not be. It's just that great, man. Gosh, man, is there a single role of this guy that I actually dislike? I don't think there is.
A bear.
Just now realizing how more entertaining Bambi would be if he did the voice of Bambi's father.
Like, that's the thing. His tone is mostly comedic, but he can be stern when the script calls for it.
Your mother cannot be with you anymore.
Your mother cannot be with you anymore, Peter. Okay, sorry. Every time I just imitate Patrick Warburton's voice, I just feel like adding Peter at the end of that sentence, because he's the voice of Joe from Family Guy.
I'll teach you how to go squeakity squeak.
Look out for pizza.
Okay, this is the sponsor. Okay, let me see if I can skip it. Hold on. Oh my gosh, it really drags on, but then again, you gotta do what you gotta do for the money.
After seeing Boog and Elliot walk and talk, as he starts to think every animal is super advanced and dangerous.
Why, though? You saw... Okay, I'm not gonna lie. His motivation, it's kind of flimsy. I will admit that. He sees the deer walking on two legs, and he suddenly thinks all of this conspiracy theory bullcrap.
They will invade from burrows, caves, petting zoos.
I have envisioned/fantasized about this.
Ew.
It will start in small towns like Timberline. Soon, it'll spread.
Somehow that few seconds is still a better Animal Farm adaptation than...
Got him. Seriously, I didn't watch it myself, but what was Andy Serkis thinking with this? Seriously. Never mind the messaging, never mind the propaganda, it's just a terrible movie in general, from what I've heard.
Trust him. The moment you turn your back, he'll shiv you.
Oh no, he can't. We had him fixed.
You're talking about the dog or Bob? Elliot and Boog continue home. Elliot decides to carry Boog's backpack.
Why?
Want a fishy cracker?
Why? Just... Okay, you know what? Where's the counter? Where is the counter?
One of the directors of Lion King worked on this.
Really? I mean... Did he read the script before getting hired or agreeing to the... Really? Hold on. Okay, I gotta look this up. There is no way. Rob Minkoff and Roger Allers. Okay, okay, there is no way. Yeah, it's not, it didn't just look awful. From what people have told me, Chronoroki, it was awful. Hold on. Okay, I'm guessing it's the other one then. Hold on, what's his name? Roger Allers. Wait a minute, I'm already on IMDb. Why am I putting it on the YouTube search, on the Google search bar? Okay, show me everything. Oh my gosh, he did also... How do you... Okay, I know it's a 12-year time gap, but how do you go from one of the most beloved animated films of all time to this? Huh? I guess they can't all be winners. I'm not sure what to make of that information. It's just very disheartening, if nothing else. Huh. But alright.
Complains about how he wants to be on the stage show with Boog.
I see. You get to have the career while I stay home and look after Dinkelman.
He was never called that. Did you give him that name after you put him down there?
I think that's... Was he not called Mr. Dinkle? I don't remember the name for the life of me, because I did watch this film in Spanish sometimes. I don't know, guys. My memory's just really flimsy when it comes to this film.
This is the same dang damn. We've been going in circles.
It looks like Elliot is just as lost as Boog, but before he can complain, he's interrupted by Shaw. Accidentally ending up with them destroying the dam while trying to escape.
Yeah. Even Patrick Warburton's freaking scream, man. Even his scream of terror. It's just comedy gold, man.
I will say
it's somewhere in between, Eric. It's somewhere in between. It's okay, Surf's Up. Okay, I don't really have an opinion on Surf's Up. I've actually never seen it, but I've heard from most people it's mostly good. Like, it's somewhere in between. Like, yeah, Emoji Movie's unquestionably the worst animated film Sony ever put out. I'd say this is somewhere in the middle.
2/3 through this movie, and we finally do get a sequence that has some real life and creative energy.
Yeah! A dam collapsing, resulting in a flood? A hunter trying to shoot them while standing on his car? Like, I don't know, man. This is definitely the most memorable scene in the movie. Well, one of them. I think there's another one that I think he's going to talk about soon enough.
These shots are surprisingly kind of cool and inventive.
Yeah, I do remember the shot with the rabbits.
Let's see, 2006. Yeah, that's enough time to see old brother Art Thou and rip it off.
Oh. I didn't even know that was a reference. I didn't even know that was a reference to something, but all right.
End up escaping, but they find destroying the dam dragged them down to the underground where there's fewer places to hide.
It's your fault.
My fault?
If it weren't for you, I'd be home right now. None of this would have ever happened. You said you knew the way back, but you lied.
The funny thing is, I usually give Lawrence a hard time for going so over the top, but in this film, it's kind of the opposite.
Yeah. He's really kind of like, I don't know, guys. If you've seen what's the name of that one film he did with Will Smith about the buddy cops and whatnot? Like, I don't know. His performance there is definitely a contrast compared to this. I'll say that much. Yeah, I know the film is R-rated and whatnot, but even then, like, there's a certain fine line, if that makes any sense.
He surprisingly underperforms most of the time. Like, you could say he's quiet.
Like, yeah, put some energy into it. Like, you're playing a freaking grizzly bear, man. Put some oomph into it. Know what I mean?
Here because he's really hurt, but honestly, he's pretty quiet throughout the majority of the film.
Yeah.
I trusted you, Elliot.
I'm sorry, Boo.
You know, Elliot, I'm better off alone.
What about us?
There's no us. You're not my problem.
Again, I can't believe I'm saying this. But
again, why? Never mind.
You can annoy me a little bit, movie. It's too late to be good, but you can at least be memorable.
Yeah.
And this leads to our third act breakup where the characters are moping and doping and playing a sad pop song. Oh no.
Yeah, totally never seen that in like 20 different animated films of the past 20 years.
Now they'll never get back to... what were they even heading towards again? Oh yeah, the Ranger. Christ, I forgot.
What about them, Eric? What's controversial about them? Other than just, oh hey, the protagonist is attractive.
She was even in this movie.
I hope I did the right thing.
Yeah, how long has she been off screen, come to think of it? Like, what was it? How long has it been at this point? Like 40 minutes?
Don't worry, Beth. I'm sure Boog is happy in his new home.
Between the...
What makes you say that? He's been completely domesticated until now.
Slices of what kind of bread does Shaw mention again? Speaking of which, Boog discovers a cabin that belongs to, who else? Shaw.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this disturbing imagery as far as kids' films go does wake you up.
Yeah, in just this scene alone, Shaw went from a complete pushover of an antagonist to just downright creepy in all the right ways. Just watch, just listen.
A little bit.
Yeah, that too.
For a 5-year-old, that would be the corpse scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, guys, I was not even 10 years old when this film dropped. Most of us weren't, from what I can tell. Like, this did horrify me as a kid, but as an adult, I can definitely appreciate it.
It's so funny these two have the same rating. Shaw returns.
Really?
And so help me, this is so stupid. It did get a giggle out of me.
Someone's been eating my candy. Somebody's been sitting in my chair. Somebody forgot to flush.
And I already mounted that blonde girl's head, so it can't be her.
Wait, what?
Boog manages to outwit him. Oh my god, he was right. Animals are gonna hunt, man. Okay.
If anything, it does encourage his paranoia, but that whole bit of him just singing the little song, like, you know, the whole, I forgot what it was called, the Little Bear Picnics, and like, basically, if you haven't seen the movie, Boog is hiding in the basement, Shaw follows him, and he starts singing the song in a creepy way. He's like, if you go out in the woods today. Like, I thought it was creepy in all the right ways. It reminds me of freaking Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, if that makes any sense.
The fact that the film even made me think that could happen shows it's getting a bit more interesting.
Yeah, it really is. It really was.
Fine, he made it back home.
Like, if it weren't for that scene, I'd say Shaw was completely forgettable as a villain. He'd just be your run-of-the-mill poacher villain, like in most films about a forest or whatever.
When he sees the hunters heading towards Elliot, though, he turns around and tries to save him, but the other animals want to go with him to the ranger's home.
Hunters, nobody's going home tonight.
Wait, I saw a documentary on this once. We need pronoun troubles.
Wait, what?
All the animals decide to team up and fight.
Make Squizzy one cent.
Good, because we'll need your nuts.
Hey, yo.
Acorns too.
I said I wanted more bad jokes like that, and now that I got them, I feel so empty.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is why you never encourage dirty humor. At least when it's this blunt about it.
And they home alone the camps while the hunters sleep, which I can just.
Not really the camps. I think they just raided one van in particular. You know, the one with the lady and the wiener dog.
Sneak past them and go to the ranger's house, but there aren't any kicks to the crotch in that scenario.
All right, ladies,
Okay, to be fair though, Eric, I think Jessica Alba openly admitted that those scenes made her really uncomfortable. And yet the directors and whatnot just kept pushing for those scenes to actually happen.
They attack the hunters, which occasionally leads to a cute moment.
Are you ready for this?
This is awkward.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Again, it's not even Friday. And they scare the hunters away.
Okay, I don't get that joke. Is that supposed to have something to do with Ashton Kutcher? I don't know, man.
But Shaw is still left behind. Yeah, aren't bears famously bigger and stronger than humans?
Yeah, by a mile, by the way. Guys, seriously, don't try to wrestle a bear. You're even if the bear had no killing intent, you wouldn't stand a chance. If it was just playful wrestling, you still wouldn't stand a chance.
This would be like the first time a T-Rex fought a gerbil. Yeah, he's never done it before, but
It's still not gonna stand a chance. So how exactly did that play out? Did he happen to shoot? Okay, I'm guessing that the idea is that he shot him in the antler and not in the gut.
Shoddy toughens up.
But why is Elliot passed out in the first place? Like, guys, antlers? They're not exactly... How do I describe this? Like, you're not gonna die if your antler gets amputated, if that makes any sense.
Defeat Shaw. No, of course.
No, like, it's all cartilage. Like, it's not gonna hurt if you take it off. Not really cartilage, but y'all know what I mean.
Elliot isn't actually dead. He just lost his other antler.
This place is horrible. Horrible!
Don't worry, I'm still as obnoxious as ever.
Yeah.
Beth arrives as well, but naturally Boog.
Like, okay, there's some attempt at character growth on Boog's end, but Elliot? He's just really dull comedic relief, and that's really saying something for Ashton Kutcher, because I really liked him in That 70s Show. For the most part. When it comes to the comedy, he was fine. When it comes to the actual character, no, he was awful there. Freaking Michael Kelso was an awful person, by the way, guys.
Boog finds he can't leave his new friends.
You are home. I'm so proud of you.
You finally became a carnivore, eating anything and anyone you desire. Hey, what's that look?
Yeah. Like, if the idea is to sell you that, okay, the bear adapted to living in the woods after being domesticated all his life, like, shouldn't he be preying upon most of the animals in that case?
He stays in the forest so he can help make stupid one-liners.
Unless you plan on going back to your herd.
What? And break up the team? Bros before does.
Yeah.
Again, dumb, but I thought that'd be the 60th one by now.
Yeah. Surprisingly uncommon for such a... How do I put this in a way that makes sense? A film that tries a little too hard to stand out, especially for Sony's first film.
Look, another character I completely forgot was in this.
Hello, Elliot.
Catch you later, Boog.
Hope that actress got paid by the number of letters in each line. Thank God we got rid of those hunters. Now the animal abuse can be done by the actual animals.
Is it abuse if it's being done to your own kind? Yes. Yes. The answer is yes, guys. I feel like I need to clarify that because some people still think they can get away with these technicalities.
No, wait, it's okay. No rabbits were harmed in the making of this movie.
Yeah, no kidding, Sherlock. What? I don't get it either.
But I was. I was harmed quite a bit.
We all were harmed. Like, I got a bit of a soft spot for this film, but I'm not about to pretend that it's anything close to amazing, guys. That's not close in any capacity.
Yeah, that was open season, and okay, admittedly it's not quite as bad as I thought it would be, but
yeah.
In some ways it makes it a little worse. It just makes it so boring and so not interesting to sit through.
Yeah.
There's an occasional standout scene, like the relationship between the ranger and the bear is okay, and there's a few creepy moments and light chuckles that aren't that bad.
Like, I think I can count the amount of good moments in this film just with one or two hands. With just my hands. Overall, this is the kind of film I think as I get older, yeah, no, I have little to no business showing it to my kids and whatnot. Because keep in mind, guys, I do have a lot of DVDs from when I was a kid, and this is one of them.
Really too much else to take away from it. I'll be honest, I'm not sure why it has a lot of hits on YouTube or a sequel.
Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. It also happened to Chris Evans in the first one. You know, when he got his powers and he crashed in the snow, and oh my gosh. I guess there is a double standard there. Huh.
Or spin-offs and all that, because it just strikes me as so forgettable.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I have to have the mind of a child, which, yes, is who this was obviously made for.
That's the thing about nostalgia, guys. Sometimes it really does blind you to where you just can't think to yourself, wow, this movie sucks, I never want to watch it again, and it doesn't deserve my support, viewership, or whatever, but for the conflict, I suppose.
For a person who thrives on remembering things so you don't have to, I think this is one of those rare films where you may have to remember it for me.
Yeah.
I'm a nostalgia critic. I usually remember it, so you don't have to.
Okay.
What do you got?
Would. Would have been so easy to make a dirty joke here, yet somehow they didn't. You know what? I respect the restraint. Yeah, pretty much every sequel, I guess Martin Lawrence and Ashton Kutcher of all people were out of the budget. Because I know freaking... You know, let me turn on the music real quick. Because I know at a certain point, freaking Joel McHale, freaking Jeff Winger from Community ended up voicing Elliot. I think in number 2 or 3. I don't remember exactly which one, but... I don't know, man. The casting for the leads was all over the place. Don't know what happened. Don't really know. Like I said, guys, as a kid, I never really got the chance to watch any of the sequels because they were all straight to DVD. Because I'm guessing none of them had the budget of the first. And, well, if Disney is any indication with straight to DVD sequels, I mean, what does that tell you? What does that tell you about the quality of every sequel after this one? Assuming the first one was even good to begin with, which, for the most part, it really wasn't, in my opinion. But alright, guys. With that being said, though... Usually at the hour and a half mark of the stream is when I start playing whatever game I'm playing through. But I think I kind of want to get a head start anyways, because, guys, as soon as stream is over, also I got to check on my laundry. You know what? Let me go check on my laundry, set up the Switch, all that jazz, and we'll work from there, guys. So I'll be right back. Okay. My mic was muted there, guys, but I wasn't talking intentionally. I think we're good now, but don't quote me on it. Okay, I can't hear the game. There you go. Okay, there you go. Okay, it's just really quiet. Hold on. All right. Hopefully we can finish this, guys. Let's see how it goes. Random question. Your uncle is using AI to remodel his hat. That's all I needed to hear, Tails. That's a terrible idea. That's a Why would you not just hire an architect? Why would you, what? Have we really gotten this lazy as a society that even with all the money in the world, or with little money in the world, why would he think that's a never? I don't know, man. That is such a loaded question, and I don't mean that in a good way. Okay, I should probably go through the menu quickly so I don't get copyrighted. Sorry, I got distracted with chat there for a moment. Yeah, we're in the Dutchman's shipyard? Graveyard? What's this place called again? Yeah, Flying Dutchman's Graveyard. Yeah. Basically the one... Well, I just hop onto a platform for the sake of platforming on this platformer. And this is what the game does to me? Also, my capture card is crackling, so I gotta reset it anyways. Give me a moment, guys. While that's underway, though... What did I think of the Kelforce location? I still kind of hated it, Swamp. I think we got... You know what? I can actually check. How many did we get? How many spatulas did we get out of all of them? Yeah, we're only missing 2, and one of them was, Actually, no, both of them were just unfinished missions. Yeah, finding the campers and finding all of Barnacle Boy's crystals. Yeah, I still hated the place, though. It was just so... dull, if that makes any sense. Honestly, if I had a nickel for every time I've said, if that makes any sense. Because I don't know, guys. Sometimes I yap and yap, but sometimes what I say, it feels like it just has no structure. If that makes... Yeah. See what I mean? Okay, is this a slide? Because otherwise, what are we doing?
Just my side. Take that.
Okay, this place had... That area had zero business being a slide. There's no getting rid of that yet. And I just realized I forgot to kill the music. Okay, we're good now? We're good? I want to believe we're good now, but telling you, man, technical issues.
Pushing a simple button is the most satisfying.
The moment I look away, I get attacked. That's nice. Okay, how am I supposed to do this? Like, I just straight up can't concentrate because these robots spawn infinitely. It's kind of annoying. I did not mean to hit that button, but hey, for all I know, it might have been exactly what I had to do. Oh my god. Go away! Jeez. I did not mean to hit that button either, but... Gotta do what you gotta do to survive, I guess. Why can't I hit this? Oh, wait, because it's going... No, wait. Why can't I hit this? It's supposed to be going right, isn't it? No, it only works with the one with the... Okay, okay, I see. Oh, I see! So what happens if I hit it now? It still doesn't... No, wait, no, there you go. Because the hitbox is just a little clunky. I know you're here. Okay. Wait, what Tiki mission, Teutonic? What do you mean? Okay, I'm guessing I have to hit one of these back, but...
Just my size.
Don't just get out of the way. God. Yep, I already lost 3 lives. Just be getting distracted with these freaking robots. I can't stick to this wall. I'm so confused right now. Oh, okay, I need healing. I need healing. I need healing. Otherwise, I'm not gonna make it here. Okay, is it just me or is the game a little too quiet? Hold on. That's just me, though. Probably just me. I don't know, guys. Sometimes it's too loud, sometimes it's too quiet. There's really no in between. Wait, am I supposed to be able to grab this? Okay. Because that could have just as easily killed me, as far as I know. Sometimes this game is a little too vague for its own good, but I'm still having a good time. Okay, you know what? Screw those pillars. Okay, this place looks important. Hold on. Oh, oops. I did not mean to get that close. Just wanted the underwear.
I feel like a new
Put that out of context. And I can't look away for 1 second, can I? What are hitboxes? What are hitboxes, I guess? I hate the sounds these robots makes. Where was I going? Right. Okay. Seriously, why is this treated as a slide? Why is it not just a basic platform? Okay, in the grand scheme of things,
Just my size.
getting it right with these pillars, it just gets rid of the robot generator, doesn't it? Oh my gosh! Go away! So freaking annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4. They already respawn because I'm not allowed to enjoy things.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Okay, there you go. Like, I'm telling you, man, I was just so distracted with the freaking robots, I just couldn't do anything. Gosh. At least I'm getting a lot of shinies out of it, which I don't hate. Like I said, I didn't need to. All I did was get rid of the generator. Wait, can I actually see me from here, or... I can't tell if he's targeting me, or... You know what, screw it. Just bubble. He does see me from here, apparently. Yeah, Tails, I haven't tried it, but... I don't know, just the vulgarity of it all. It's not really my thing. This is a wholesome stream after all, is it? No, wait, no it isn't. What am I saying? Oh. Sheesh. Okay, I'm not standing on oil. Why am I being slippery? I'm telling you, man, these hitboxes are so janky. You think a remaster of a 20-year-old game would at least patch up all those loose ends, but apparently not. Wait, isn't this where I came from? Or am I tripping? Probably where I came from. I don't know, guys. It's been a whole week. Give me a break. So I'm meant to go this way, yeah, because the checkpoint is there. least I'm assuming I'm going the right way. Yeah, okay. I just wasted 20 minutes worth of playtime here, didn't I? Eric, why are you saying hi? You've been here for a while, man.
Ahoy there, Mr. Squidward. Swab the poop deck.
Yes, hilarious. Don't you have a platinum whisk to get?
What?
That's golden spatula.
Oh.
Whatever. There's one up there.
Okay. Steady. Oh, okay, it actually falls down as soon as I stand on it. Good to know. For some reason, I'm not allowed to actually hit them in midair. Again, janky hitbox number... What number at this point? I lost count. Okay, I'm guessing SpongeBob is required here.
Hammer. I did it.
Okay.
Like a spring
I have
breeze.
little to no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm guessing, so I'm just gonna keep walking forward. Okay, now I need Sandy. I think. Again, this game, sometimes it's very clear, but other times it isn't. Alright. Helicopter, helicopter. Guessing this is where I'm meant to go. Yeah, okay, there's a checkpoint there. So, more helicoptering? Otherwise, I don't know what we're doing here.
Thanks for messing with Texas.
And... what? Messing with Texas or messing with a Texan? You know what? I'm gonna shut up. Why am I being picking about semantics? It's freaking Boba Esponja for crying out loud.
Underwear. Toasted TV Texas style.
The things I do for content, guys.
Nothing like a bit of roping to get the heart pumping.
So now... Oh, wait, no, I see it, Hold on. Yeah, I saw the arrows here. Yeah, you're not... Okay, you're not screwing with me. 101 Dalmatian Street? Never heard of it, Eric. Never heard of it.
Oh, sparkly.
Wait, so I climbed the wall. Now what? Maybe one of these? Isn't this where I just was, or am I tripping? No, down there's a lava pit. Am I supposed to be able to reach this? Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, I think I see it. Or I don't. Wait, what? Okay, I'm a little lost, I'm not gonna lie. Why would they have me climb this wall if the idea is to... if it's basically just a dead end? Maybe... I don't think this is how I'm meant to do it, but it's worth a try. Oh, wait, no, wait, I see it. Okay. I probably should have picked that up from the arrows. Although, to be fair, I've never done a wall climb that big before, so that's why I was a little thrown off. Okay, simple enough.
Coming at ya.
There you go. So I guess I'll just keep walking. Do I have enough shinies for that? I do. Oh, I definitely do. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I already know I'm gonna hate this. Okay, first things first though. Another bungee jump. Okay, that looks legitimately terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. Just take the spatula and go. Honestly, forget the tikis. Steady. No, too soon. Too soon. Too soon. I'm guessing I will stick on the wall as long... Okay. Maybe I think I see what I need to do there. Okay. I guess it was a little... That's on me. That one's on me. That one's on me. I'm not gonna call BS on that one. That one's on me. Really? I'm not allowed to stick to it? Like, the moment I latch onto the wall, I already start dropping. Wait, how many socks do I have? 15. I think I need a little more than that, but don't quote me on it. There you go. Okay. It's that simple.
SpongeBob Mission Control, the launch is a go.
I love the fact that even his voice has a freaking intercom filter. Okay, what is it with this place and all these wall jumps? I kind of don't like it. Again, what's with this camera angle? I don't know, man. Okay, I see what I gotta do. I see what I gotta do. Okay, I gotta time it a little better, though. Okay, a little better than that. I can barely reach. Okay, I gotta jump a little higher than that, I guess. At the start. Hold on. Be patient. Too high. And again, too high. Too low. Too early. Ugh. There you go.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
Okay, we got it. Wait, how many more do I need? Okay, now we have 69. Nice. Is Mr. Mudkip able to smile again? You know what? We're at that point where he definitely can. In the original version, this was a pain, and the last one where you have a wall... Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine how much worse people had it back in the GameCube and PS2 days. Travel to the Dutchman's ship. Every time I just see the ship at this point, guys, again, meme culture, it is immortal when it comes to this franchise. Every time I see this ship, I'm just thinking, little. Kind of upset that he can't play as Patrick. Okay, this just takes me back? Okay, this just takes me back. Okay. Oh, hey, it's Mr. Krabs. How the heck did you get up here, though?
Ahoy there, SpongeBob! Swab the poop deck!
Oh, I already did that joke with Squidward, Mr. Krabs.
Yes.
Did I watch the Among Us cartoon? I want to, Tails. As a matter of fact, I don't know if anyone was conveniently on the Discord server last week in the middle of the afternoon, but I kind of had the idea to watch it on the Discord server, screen share my view, screen share my monitor with Discord and whatnot. Maybe. I don't know. If you guys are down, I'm down to do it.
Oh, sure is.
Here's what you need to do.
Destroy all the power generators on the robot ship. Once the power is off, you'll be able to shoot the Dutchman's cannons to destroy the robot ship.
Okay. How do you know this, though?
Cannon do, Mr. Krabs.
I love it when he has that pose with the with his little tie flowing. Also, that was a really stupid pun. When I'm in a meme competition and my opponent is SpongeBob, exactly. Again, I saw the Tiki chattering his teeth, and the first thought that came to mind was little. I gotta edit that at some point. Okay, there's one cannon. I don't know why they gave me the counter so early on, when it wasn't until now that I could actually get to them. I'm guessing these platforms collapse soon enough. Yep.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Wait for it. This is what I'm supposed to break? Yeah, okay. Excuse me! Jeez! That's 2 of them. Out of how many, though? Where's the generator? Come to think of it. Honestly, yeah, give me Sandy. Give me freaking Sandy. I don't know. In terms of combat, she's a lot more fun than SpongeBob. I will say that. I do need SpongeBob eventually, though, so... Never mind. Rehydrated Kelforce is better than the original? You know what? I feel like everything is better than the original at this point. Just because the remake is already frustrating as is, in my opinion. Is it gonna... Yeah, okay. That's about what I expected. What now, though? Oh, wait. I do need Sandy. Wait. I need SpongeBob to lower the platform, though, so how am I gonna... Wait, can I walk off of these? No, I can't. No, I can't. Completely transparent. Can you buzz off already? Gosh. Wait, but I need Sandy to get across the... I am so confused. So I am confusion.
I get it.
Okay, I'm guessing there has to be a way for Sandy to be able to lower the platform, because it's not like I can lower it, go to the bus stop, switch to Sandy, and get back before it goes back up. Or is there?
One less varmint. Yeah!
Nope. Ow! Wow. Okay, Sandy's kind of broken when it comes to dealing with the robots, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, the generators are gone, so... Okay, I'm not meant to reach it from there. Okay, okay, duly noted. Or there. I am so lost. Tails, I think the ground rules for doing that. Mic's off. Only message chat. Secondly, well, I mean, pretty much the same as YouTube. Try to keep it. Try to keep it PG-13, and obviously no spoilers. Wait, is that really the idea, Teutonic? Just bubble bowl it and then quickly switch to Sandy? I feel like the time window is too small, but you know what? Let's try it, I guess. Let me get rid of the Tikis first. Did I even hit it?
I get it.
I don't know. I'm just gonna have to assume that I did. I did not.
Someone better make good use of all these.
Maybe I can hit it all the way from here at the bus stop? Hold on. You know, let's try it. Okay, it's the other direction, isn't it? And I missed. I missed. I fired and I missed. So I fired again and I missed. Is it even meant to go that way? Hold on. Okay, first things first. Get these things out of the way.
It shines.
Okay, which way am I supposed to hit it? It's the other way. Yeah, okay. I'm meant to hit it this way. Is what I would say if these stupid robots wouldn't keep respawning, but it's not like I can do anything about it right now. Okay. You know what? Never mind. Okay, the time window is rather generous. Hold on. Is it just gonna be there until I stand on it? Like, what? Okay. Late to the stream. Oh my gosh, Pixel! Happy birthday, homie! Oh my gosh, and I'm not gonna lie, taking damage there actually saved my life. But happy birthday, Pixel! It's good, homie. June boys, rise up. Is all I can really say. Wait, where the frickin'? There you are. Oh my gosh, he's actually targeting me midair. That's kind of crazy. Happy birthday, Pixel.
Take that.
Okay, that's for the other cannon. There's 3 of them. Wait, do I need SpongeBob for this one? It looks like it. But where's the bus stop? Oh, there you go. That's convenient. Still missing one, though. Where's the other one?
Button is the most satisfying. Push, push, push.
It's the one on the top right, isn't it? Do I need Sandy for this? Because I'm guessing I'm going to need Sandy, so I'm going to switch right now. Steady. Sandy, my beloved. Where would I be without this freaking helicopter gliding? Alright, that's all 4 of them. I'm guessing I gotta go back and switch to SpongeBob. Okay. I see you, game. I see you. You know what? Let me rephrase that. Not Sandy, my beloved. Gliding mechanics, my beloved. Okay, we're really close, though. Wait, where's the bus stop? Right, it's behind me. Ugh. You missed out on the Jack-slander? Oh my gosh, Pixel. You know what? Don't fret over it, because next week, once the movie officially drops on YouTube, yeah, we're gonna get a lot more of it. Trust me, he does not deserve any of the praise he's getting, or sympathy. Wait, did I not take out all the generators? I didn't. I did not. How am I supposed to get to the last one, though? Oh, I did not notice those pillars there. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Okay. You get out of the way. Lower this. Switch to Sandy. Okay, am I meant to go through here from here? Probably. Because otherwise I don't see another way to go at it. Yep, okay. Okay, I see you, game. At least I think I do. Okay, I do see you. I need to take out all the generators first before I actually fire the Flying Dutchman's cannons.
That's better. Buzz
Huda!
over, little pest.
There you
That's
go.
all for Purdy.
Wait, what's this trampoline? Oh, another one. Oh, nice. Okay. My favorite character? Probably Pomni. I don't know. In terms of overall consistency when it comes to the character, yeah, I would say Pomni. Okay, now we can fire it. We watch it a second time. That's the thing, Pixel. It has some copyrighted music and whatnot, so I think I'll watch it and I think I'll really try to skim over it, if that makes any sense, just because I know it has a copyrighted song, if nothing else. Alright, that should do it for real. Does it just take me right back to Mr. Krabs?
We did it! We got your ship back and defeated the robots!
Uh-huh.
That you did! But now that I look at it, I think I'll keep this golden spatula.
Why?
It's so nice and shiny. It reminds me of my first buried treasure.
But what about our deal?
Never make a deal with a ghost. Deals don't mean anything to me.
Oh gosh, I actually have to fight him?
Great deal I got on a butter churn back in 1873. What a prize, I tell you. Nothing beats creamy hand-churned butter.
Wait just a cotton-picking minute, Butter Boy. We did all that stuff, and you're backing out like a sea weasel.
Sea weasel? Ah, them's fighting words.
They are.
Want this gold thingy so bad, come and get it.
Wow. All that trouble for you, and this is what we get? Wait, do I just jump to his arena? Sure. Lasso the tail. Okay. Whoa! He moves fast. Okay, he moves fast. It's kind of scary. Do I just... Oh, there you go. Keep hurting the ghost. Okay. I'm guessing I have to wait for an opening. Is that your only move? Just this funny little heat vision that doesn't really match the ghost aesthetic? Okay. Ow. Okay, I took a hit though.
Feeling refreshed.
Okay, this is okay, for facing the most iconic SpongeBob villain, other than Plankton? I don't know, this feels like a pretty tame boss fight. That's just me, though. Okay, the hitbox on the laser's getting a little wider, by the looks of it. Wait, do I have to get close for it to actually spawn the other attack, or what are we doing here? No, there you go.
Had enough, you dirty ghost?
Dirty? I'll have you know this jacket has been cleaned twice.
Everyone stop fighting! I think I have an idea!
Mr. Krabs! I have an idea! Sorry, I had to. Memes. Ugh.
Oh, it looks like my ship. It's even got all the little mold that flies. How thoughtful.
We just bribed him with a bubble replica of his ship? Is that how that works? Alright.
All right, you little rapscallions. Here's the golden spatula.
That's it? I was kind of hoping for a second phase, but you know what? I shouldn't complain. I shouldn't complain. So I'm guessing that's... We're still missing 2, and one of them we haven't even gotten the task. Goo Tanker Ahoy. I guess I might as well warp to it. Have I seen the Michael Jackson movie yet? I have not. Jorge. Yeah, that would have been a little more fun. Yeah, just dodge the lasers and then grab it by the tail. That's it. It just feels really tame in comparison. You know what? Screw it. I'm jumping off. I wonder where this takes me, though. That was underwhelming. Oh! Wait, was that the hidden task? You know what? We're about to find out. One more to go, guys, and then we can take on whatever the heck Plankton's cooking. Okay, that's what the Goo Tanker. So unless I can conveniently find this last objective, not much else I can do here, so... I think I have enough for Patrick to give me another one, though, so with the socks and whatnot, so let's work with that. Okay, Pixel, it's not that crazy, but yeah, I was kind of hoping for a little more. Where is Patrick? There he is.
Up for a game of SpongeBob?
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some!
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
Spatula.
I don't speak Italian.
Okay, I've heard it before, but it's still a really funny delivery. And with that, I think we have enough to take on Plankton, guys, so yeah, let's do it. I guess we're technically finishing the game, although... Do I want to stop playing this game on stream once I'm done with the final boss? I honestly don't know. Maybe the post-game might have something interesting, but... With that being said, though, guys... Let's finish this. Shall we? Really, the best boss in the game?
They serve food here, yes, but they don't serve love.
Let's do it. Alright. What are you scheming, Plankton? Not that we didn't already know about it. Oh!
Look at that guy. With that big square head and those short shorts. That's the most hideous thing I've ever seen.
Wait, that hideous thing looks like me.
I always knew SpongeBob would be the death of me.
Chocolate jelly beans? A robot SpongeBob.
There's definitely something.
Wait, is that Karen behind them? And
I don't mean you.
suddenly a mime?
Something else funny. Plankton, you're behind all this, aren't you?
Yes, it was me all
Yeah.
the time.
No kidding, Sherlock.
Behold, the Duplicatotron. I registered the name, so don't even think of ripping me off. With this, I can make a robot copy of anyone.
Yeah, because robot makers are really high in demand, Plankton. Yeah.
I was going to make an army of loyal robots that would obey my every command.
But they're running amok.
And you just conveniently had a... This is so stupid, man, but in all the right ways.
I forgot to set the switch to obey Plankton. But now that Daddy's home, I can fix that.
Hey, yo.
What's wrong now? It should be working.
Whoa.
They're obeying me. I knew I shouldn't have made a copy of myself.
You did? I thought the robots made that, but...
You interfered with my plans for the last time. SpongeBob, meet SpongeBob.
Hi, how do you do? Allow me to introduce my friends, Patrick, Sandy.
Enough. Prepare to meet your doom.
So... Why Squidward here? He doesn't even fight.
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here. Suck it to
Okay.
him, SpongeBob.
That's it?
Oh,
Ow! Okay, I gotta
was a
time that.
doozy.
I gotta time
It
that.
looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
For what? For what?
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here. That's the ticket.
So there goes both
and
hands.
The robot is down.
So, oh, okay. Wait, can I attack him or?
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Okay, yeah, about what I expected.
Great
Ow!
Reef. Oh, that was a doozy. Oh, I can't watch.
Oh wait, I can.
Okay, maybe just a little. Ow!
I feel
guess
like a new
SpongeBob won't
sponge.
be winning that way. That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight. It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
For what?
Ow! I guess SpongeBob won't be winning that way.
I completely missed.
Barrier Reef. Oh, the humanity, or should I say the fishanity?
Wait, does that just stun him? It doesn't do any damage?
SpongeBob is back in the fight.
Fresh like a spring
Ow!
breeze.
I guess SpongeBob won't be winning that way.
Okay, I'm guessing that just stunned and I have to go for the pores on the
Feel like
robot.
a new sponge.
That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
Ow.
That was a doozy. It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
For what? Maybe go behind him?
Ow! I guess SpongeBob
Fresh
won't
like
be
a spring
winning that
breeze.
way.
So, I don't get it. I need the bubble bombs. Okay, yeah.
That does it.
Aim for the pores.
SpongeBob is back in the fight.
I can't aim these for the life of me though, so easier said than done.
Ow! I guess SpongeBob won't be
feel like a
winning
new
that
sponge.
way. That
Okay.
does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight. It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
Ready?
That's the ticket.
There you go. Oh, he goes for more than one. Okay.
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here. That's the ticket.
Okay, once you get the hang of it, this boss is kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's gotta
Okay, that was
sting.
not okay,
It looks like
again.
SpongeBob has an
Janky
opportunity
hitbox.
here. Suck it to him, SpongeBob.
SpongeBob to mission control. The launch is a go.
Karate. Wait, the text attacks you? Okay, that's kind of funny.
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
Wait for it.
That's the
There you go.
ticket.
Karate. Okay, just get off the platform, I guess.
Ow! I guess SpongeBob won't be winning
Bro,
that way.
just-
That
you don't have to
does it.
keep repeating yourself.
SpongeBob is back in the fight. That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
Karate.
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here. Nice move
There you
by
go.
SpongeBob. This match is just about over.
Oh.
The humanity. Or
I have
should
one health
say
left.
The fishanity. That does it. SpongeBob is back
You know what, just
in
get
the
off the
fight.
platforms. Get off the platforms.
Ow! I guess SpongeBob won't be winning that way. That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
We livin'.
Ow! I
Okay, he
guess
just resets if you
SpongeBob
jump
won't
off the
be
platforms.
winning that
Okay.
way. That
Duly
does
noted.
it. SpongeBob is back in the
Wait, the
fight.
whole attack resets? It's kind of a chore. Yeah, just keep running. Just keep running.
It looks like SpongeBob has an
Wait,
opportunity
can I go
here.
underneath the arm?
Suck it
Okay,
to
good.
him, SpongeBob.
Okay. It's really coming down to the wire. Just keep running. Just keep running. Okay, every time he takes damage, he goes for one more platform.
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
I am so bad at this game! Okay. Maybe I got a chance for another shot. There you go. Is that it? Is he okay?
Did he say marry?
Wait, what?
I'll repair you, baby.
I'm shrinking!
No, Patrick. I think the robot is getting bigger.
Well, that's horrifying.
SpongeBob, he just flew into your head.
Well, then I'm going to follow him into my head. I mean, into my robot version's head, which is like my head, but bigger and more metallic.
Yeah, exactly.
Here I come, robot plankton.
This is just getting too weird for me.
Don't tell me the robot is a whole nother area. Oh my gosh, it is a whole other area. The small shell rule, or not. Please tell me I got healed off of that. I did not.
I get it. Tartar sauce.
Okay. Yeah, that's about what I expected. What, it's just enemy gauntlet after enemy gauntlet?
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
Goodbye. So now what? Excuse you? Okay, again, I'm guessing that just stuns him. More robots? Yep, okay. I'm bad at this game. Okay, at least there's checkpoints. Okay. Huh. Not my fault I got shoved off a cliff. How does it... What? Oh. Hold on. Where the heck did you come from? So... Where's the platform now? Oh, okay. I think I get the gist of it. Yeah, attacking him actually, stunning him there actually summons the platforms by the looks of it. Not gonna lie, this is kind of climactic. For an endgame, for a freaking SpongeBob game, this is actually kind of climactic. Alright, next. Maybe Tails, maybe. That's the thing though, my backlog is already pretty cluttered.
Just my size. Too pretty. Can't take it.
Okay, that'll do it. Where's Plankton? Or I'm sorry, Robo-Plankton. Like there's a difference. What is he even firing at me? Okay, there's another one. Is that it? No, that is not it. Okay, wait out the missile. Otherwise, I am not gonna make it. There you go. There he is. Wait for it. It's a little linear, but you know what? It's climactic and entertaining.
Going
Wait, am I supposed to...
SpongeBob to mission control. The launch is a go.
There you go. Okay. I'm really getting this mileage out of this freaking bubble missile, aren't I? Or bubble launcher. I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it was actually called. Wait, I think that's it. No, wait, never mind. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I have no idea where this is taking me, but I'm nervous. It's making me uneasy. Am I just going in circles, or am I tripping? I'm just going in circles. Okay, okay, well, okay. Maybe I do need to deal with the plankton here. Ow! Okay, he just goes to another platform after I hit him. Okay. Wait, am I supposed to... Oops. Hold on.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
I don't know. I saw the big cursor, so I figured I had to do something here. Yep.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, push, push,
Wait,
push.
is there one on each platform? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Okay, I see it. But first, let me just make sure Plankton isn't in the way. He's not, apparently. Okay. Guessing there's one more over here. Just want to make sure Plankton doesn't show up. Is that all of them? Yep. Wait, that's it? I get the spatula just like that? God, it's so creepy looking, at least in this animation style. So does it all shut down, or? It's like that one episode where he faked having muscles.
SpongeBob, you did it!
What'd he do?
Yeah.
Oh my
I kind of, okay, I kind of wish this whole sequence was in the opposite order. First you go for the fuses, and then you fight the robot, the big robot. It would have been a little more climactic, but that's just me.
You haven't defeated me yet. I still have lots of robots all over Bikini Bottom. I'll summon them all.
And he made another one?
I'll destroy you. You'll destroy me. I'll destroy you.
Yeah, they'll destroy each other.
Twice as hard. Yeah, I'll destroy you plus one. Well, I'll destroy you plus infinity. Shut up, you stupid robot. Who are you calling stupid? I went to community college.
It's that classic golden age comedy of the original seasons, guys, and well, considering the fact that I've never played this game before, or finished it rather, yeah, it's definitely hitting in such a different. It's just such a good vibe, man.
Oh yeah, I'll show you. Come here and fight like a mono.
Well, Plankton, I hope you learned your lesson.
Oh, I certainly did. Next time I'll get it right.
Yeah. Okay, why is the audio so delayed in the cutscene?
I do.
You know, I'm starting to realize why this remake was only worth $30 instead of the traditional Switch price.
Need I remind you all that there are still robots out there making a mess of Bikini Bottom?
Sandy is right.
Well, I thought she was a squirrel.
I don't know for what, but I'm being punished.
There's still work to be done out there.
Uh-huh.
Hey, man and Barnacle Sparkle Boy wouldn't stop, and neither will I. We can't rest until Bikini Bottom is safe.
Shouldn't we destroy the Duplicatatron or whatever it's called first? What was that? All right, sure. It was a little awkward because, like I said, the audio scuffed, but... Aww. Is that it?
I'm rollerific.
Aww. I'm kind of sad though now. Aww. Not sure what this whole rolling area is all about, but hey. It's more shinies, which I'm eventually going to need more of. If I want to 100% the game. Which I'm not sure that I do. Aww. It makes me kind of sad that it's all over now. Well, guys, it was fun. I had fun. I definitely had some good laughs. Like, I don't know, man. This is definitely worth the $30, if not more, but I'm not gonna lie, this game did tilt me on occasion. It really did tilt me on occasion, and honestly, whatever problems I had, a lot of the problems I had here, you'd think they would have been fixed in a remake that's over 20 years old, 20 years older than the original. But hey, what are you gonna do? Okay, you know what? There's the voice cast right there. Roger Bumpus. Who voices Mr. Krabs? Okay, they didn't even mention him. Hold on. Either that or I'm not paying attention. Wait, can I play this game in Spanish? Wait, does this game have a Spanish dub? What if it does? Because I don't know, guys. I did grow up with SpongeBob in Spanish, so it definitely would be a different experience if I were to play it in the Spanish dub. Not that I'm going to do that on stream, because I just finished the game. Most of you don't speak Spanish. Yeah, it was terribly out of sync. Like, gosh, man, if it was a GameCube game, I'd let it slide. But that's the whole point of this game. You're a remake, a remaster, a chance to fix all the shortcomings. But it is what it is. I think overall, I'd give it maybe like an 8 out of 10. It has Latin American Spanish. Okay, hold on. Guys, I'm not going to show all of it because I don't want to leave you guys in the dark with a language barrier and whatnot. But oh my gosh, there is a Spanish dub. Let me see if they actually brought back the original voice cast. I don't know their names off the top of my head, but let's see.
Did you find my lost soul?
Not yet.
Oh.
No, wait, hold on. Text, audio, language. There you go. Latin American Spanish. There, that's what I'm looking for.
¿Encontraste los 10 calcetines perdidos?
Aún no, Patricio.
It is! Okay! It is their original voice cast.
Vaya. ¿Y ellos a ti?
Okay, let me hear the rest of the characters, just out of curiosity. I wonder if, you know what, it'd be a little ironic if they actually brought Mr. Krabs' Spanish VA, his VA in Spanish, but not in English. You know, where is he?
¿Quieres intercambiar 3,000 objetos brillantes por una espátula de oro?
See? Yeah, they did. Oh my god. Okay. If I had a choice, I wouldn't play in Spanish anyways, just because I'm playing it on stream, but... Oh my gosh. That's so crazy to me, man. You know what? Sure, why not?
De primera calidad, muchacho. Hasta luego.
So what now? Oh my gosh, he even has a Spanish laugh. Okay, yeah. Okay, in some ways they did go the extra mile with this game.
Oye, amigo Burbuja, ¿por qué tengo que pagar con espátulas de oro en esos viajes?
Porque sí, Popp Esponja.
Vaya, eso no tiene discusión.
Okay, the performance is a little janky, but hey, what are you gonna do? Yeah, you guys just wouldn't be used to it, at least the way I am. Because like I said, I grew up with more or less the show in both languages. Mainly Spanish, but I did... Honestly, if it weren't for the memes, would I be so concerned with the English version of the show? I don't know that I would.
Me encanta abrir regalos.
I think that's every area, though. Wait, have I been to the... Oh, wait, that's where you fought the robot Patrick. Oh, I was kind of hoping it'd be a whole area, because it's... The only reason we know this place exists, guys, is because of that one gag in the episode where Sandy's hibernating. But she's like... I think I've mentioned this before, but she's like, we're just gonna go for a stroll in the park. You know what? Let me just show it. Why am I yapping about it? Let me just show it, guys. I might get copyrighted, but screw it. You know what? As long as I pause frequently and show it in short bursts, I want to believe I'll be fine. Okay, I don't know why it's not showing up on the YouTube search bar, but count your blessings, I suppose. I'm used to it because I know Castilian and Latin American Spanish. I've seen it in German and only know a tiny bit of French. I don't know anything about the other languages as far as the show is concerned. I will say that. The Poseidon? Oh, that's where we fought Sandy. Right. Okay. Okay, I'm guessing this is just the sock quests. And we're not done. Okay, in terms of 100%ing this game, guys, we still got a long way to go. Assuming I'm gonna go through with it, which I don't think I am. Sand Mountain just beat the records. Is there a single area where I actually got everything? I don't think there is. Come back with the cruise bubble. The cruise bubble, is that the missile? Probably. Hold on. I guess we may as well get that out of the way. If you hear it in Japanese, Plankton sounds so cute. Where is Plankton? Where can I talk to him? Okay, I'm guessing it's meant to go the other way. Okay, it is a little distracting because I've been listening to it in English this whole time. Okay, I'm guessing now we can reach it. Hold on. There you go. The voices really take me back, guys. They really do. Were they there in the GameCube version? Probably not. Okay, but now what? How am I supposed to reach it? Wait a minute, aren't these doors supposed to be open, or am I tripping? No, the spatula was this way, wasn't it? Okay, maybe I'm supposed to reach it from the other end? I don't know, man. Bro was yapping a lot? He kind of was. Like, that's the thing. That's the fine line between Spanish and English. English? It's much more concise as a language, or really as a whole compared to Spanish. That's one reason I enjoy speaking English a lot more than I do Spanish, but even then, there's a certain, again, nostalgia, it just really blinds you, just out of sentimentality in this particular context. It's really all there is to it. Alright, I can say at least I got everything. No, wait, we're still missing a lot of socks. We did get all the spatulas, though. Holy crap, we are missing a lot of socks, and apparently we haven't even gotten all the tasks in the hub world. Somehow. Guess I may as well. German, they're actually pretty good in your opinion. Squidward's name is German, is Thanos Tentakel? Did I even pronounce? I'm willing to bet I did not pronounce that right whatsoever. You know, let's have a look around the... How am I supposed to get up there, though? Hold on. Yeah, there's still a lot left to explore. Wait, what's this?
Patricia debería lavar su ropa.
Did he just leave his sock in a... Wait, what's... Oh, okay. No, No, wait, no, that's dynamite. Don't touch that. Did not expect to find a dirty sock there, of all places. You know, come to think of it, how many golden underwears are there in this game? Because I'm pretty sure I've only gotten one in the entirety of this playthrough. And yet I still... Okay, to be fair, I died very often, but still.
Rueda, 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 esponja.
Nothing back here. Plankton is right near the chum bucket if you feel the enemy. Hold on. Okay, in front of the chum bucket. Or near the chum bucket, you said. There he is. I see him. You know what? Just out of curiosity. Audio language. There it is. That's his voice. Why does he sound like a... I need a minute, guys. Hold on. Hold on. What is... Okay. I'm good now. I'm good. At least I think I am. Okay, I don't know whose idea it was to give Plankton this... How do I describe it in a way that makes sense? Why does he have the voice of some nerdy anime girl? Is he voiced by a girl? Is he voiced by a woman? Because he... Okay, I gotta hear all of them. I gotta hear every voice actor now. Okay, SpongeBob is about what I expected. I can't get used to this, man.
それに君のサイン付きのロボットのパーツの注文表を見つけたぞ。それ返してくれないか。税金の控除に使うんだ。ずっと僕を騙してたんだな。ああ、もう。君があのロボットたちを作ったんだな。餌バケツ艇に入ってロボットを止めたらみんなに言ってやる。結構だ。みんなに言えばいい。やめ。お前たち全員より俺の方が賢いんだぞ。
Bro, who was it? Teutonic, was it you who said put it in Japanese? You know what? If I was any more biased, I'd mod you on the spot. Cause golly. Okay, okay, on Sandy it fits, but why is she also freaking Plankton? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta hear Patrick real quick. Hold on. Okay. Patrick. You know, let me hear Mr. Krabs too. Where's the ball? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was gold. That was comedy, man. That's peak comedy. Just the casting alone is peak comedy. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely got that old man voice that I expected, but gosh, man. Is he cast that way in the original? There is no way, man. Okay, I gotta hear that in English. That sounded really funny. Hold on.
Maybe this day won't be mine. Or the next. Or possibly
Not really, Tails. It's just
or
Not really. It's just this casting. It just really threw me in for a loop.
the next, or the next, or the next, or the next after that.
And
But
the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Okay, I'll stop.
one after the next,
If you know, you
after
know.
the next, after the next, after that. Well, that one after that, right next to that one, that will be my day.
I'm telling you, man, this game. Ironically, I feel like I enjoyed the interactions just a little bit more than the gameplay, because the gameplay definitely had its issues. But I'm telling you, man, it definitely has that classic SpongeBob vibe from the first 3 seasons, and y'all already know how much I love it. You know how much most people love it. Like, oh man, that was a fun ride, guys. But I think as far as this game is concerned, I think that's gonna wrap things up for the playthrough on stream. As for what's next, though, I mean, guys, we still got 27 minutes before we reach the 3-hour mark. So, honestly, I don't think I want to get into the next game, because I haven't even decided what we're gonna play next out of everything in the backlog. So for now, we're just gonna screw around town and maybe. Okay, people are saying they're putting stuff on the Discord tab, so let's see. Hold on, Tails, give me a moment. Where's the Chrome tab? There you go. All right. Let me mute this real quick. Oh my gosh, Tails. Oh gosh, I want to hear this. I need to hear this. Oh my gosh, he does. She does have that voice, even in the actual localization. Okay, it's less of a nerd voice, but more so of a grouchy toddler kind of voice, if that makes any sense. I don't know, man. I'm not too familiar with the anime archetypes. It's just, this casting is just so freaking jarring, and I mean that in the best of ways. Wait, will I get copyrighted for this? I mean, I don't think YouTube can actually identify the language, but oh, that's peak comedy, man. I know I said that like 3 times already, but that's comedy. Oh boy. Oh my god. Okay, guys. Okay. All right. Okay. Guys, how do I want to do this? Because like I said, I haven't decided on what game I want to play next. I have decided on the possibilities. I'm just not sure which of the 2 or 3, actually just 2 games that I've mentioned in the past. Kirby's Return to Dreamland or Donkey Kong Bonanza. There might be a 3rd option, but honestly, I'm not entirely sure yet. Like, I'm a little conflicted, guys, between one or the other. But even then, I could just go back to 100%ing every other game I've played on stream, but at the same time, where's the fun in that? Like, I don't know, guys. Small character, cute voice in Japanese. That's the thing, Teutonic. Even with how, like, as far as the American industry is concerned, the reason Plankton is so hilarious is just because he has such a mannish voice compared to his small stature. Like, there's a certain irony in that that's worth appreciating. So the fact that the Japanese fully embrace it, it's a completely different approach that I'm not used to whatsoever. At least as far as this character in particular is concerned. But alright, guys. Like I said, I'm really conflicted. For now, I'm just going to screw around with this game. But tomorrow, Return to Dreamland or Bonanza. Those are the 2 possibilities that have been on the backlog. Anything more than that, I'm not entirely sure of yet.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
Okay, seriously, how the heck do I get up there? It's not like I can just hit it with a homing missile or whatever. I'm not sure what to make of it now. Wanted to share this because you know you'll find it fun. Wait, Teutonic, are you even on the Discord? Hold on. Wait, Tails, was this you? Tails, I've actually already played 3 houses. And I honestly... wait! He's... Is Plankton the voice of... No way, Tails. There is no way. Is this the voice actress in question? She voices freaking Catherine in 3 houses? That's so stupid. That is such a jarring contrast when it comes to... Oh, wow, that is range, man. That is range. I mean, I'm not really familiar with Catherine's voice in Japanese, but that is range. I guess. Golly, man. But alright. Wait a minute, this is like the second area in the game. How have I not gotten these tasks yet? So that's how that goes. I don't know, guys. I kind of, you know what? Let me screw. I kind of want to screw around with the other language, but I feel like we've definitely already exhausted the comedy of it all, at least the fun of it all. Like, I don't know. Is there like a fancy reward for 100%ing the game other than just, you know, the satisfaction of 100%ing the game? Pixel, we try. Like, as far as I can tell, it can only emulate up to. It can only emulate up to GameCube games. And even then, it has technical issues, as you guys saw. Because, guys, the reason I bought this remaster in the first place is because the GameCube emulator wasn't actually started crashing on me and whatnot. So, I think... Yeah, in terms of emulation, emulations are basically out of the question, unfortunately. In terms of anything on the Switch 1 or the Switch 2, that's really all the possibilities as of right now. Or really, actually... I could buy an NSO membership and play a couple GameCube games. I don't know. Like, there's a couple possibilities. I will say this, though, guys. Back in the day, when I was streaming in my college days, I had a bit of a yearly tradition of just streaming Luigi's Mansion in its entirety for October 30th and October 31st. More so October 31st. And apparently Halloween this year does land on a Saturday, so it's a win-win. But let me double-check the schedule. The fact that I'm planning this 4 months ahead, though, what does that tell you? Okay, October 31st is a Saturday, so I kind of want to stream Luigi's Mansion in the evening, to be precise. But I don't know. Do I want to go back to that? I don't know, guys. I've played that game time and again. I don't know. Yeah, Teutonic, I usually post an invite in the description at the end of the stream. You know what? I could just post it in chat right now. You know what? What's stopping me? Give me a moment. Seriously, though. Whoever had the brilliant idea of casting Plankton as freaking... With that voice in particular, that's just crazy to me, man. That definitely got a good laugh on me, out of me. Alright. Alright, if y'all want to join the Discord, be my guest. The invite expires in a week, just forewarning you. Still, though, this is so crazy to me. Like, I don't know, man. I definitely had fun this stream, I will say that much. But with that being said... I don't know, guys. We got 19 minutes left in the stream, but we're already done with the game we're playing right now, and I don't think I'd have enough time to download a new game and then start working off of that. Like, I don't know. I feel like I was just... Given my schedule, I feel like I just wouldn't give it enough time. And honestly, guys, I'm still working on the Gravity Falls review, so... I think I want to call it here. I know we're calling it about 20 minutes early, but even then, that's for the sake of finishing this video before Monday. Because keep in mind, guys, Monday is Gravity Falls' anniversary, so I thought it'd be fitting to at least be able to finish the review by that point. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, but at the same time, I do want to finish soon enough. Because guys, this video has been in the drafts for like what, a month and a half? So yeah, I think I'm gonna call. Okay, people keep telling me to go on Discord real quick. Hold on, what's going on? Wait, what's Sticker Tales? What do you mean? What are you talking about? But alright, guys. If that's everything, then yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Okay, I will say this though. 5 p.m. Pacific time. It's gonna be a completely experimental stream on Discord, quote unquote. I'm just gonna be sharing my screen, and we're gonna watch the first episode of Among Us on Paramount Plus. Just the first episode, just to see how things go. Point of order: no mics, only message chat. If I see anyone speaking into a mic, I'm kicking you out of the chat. Not out of the server, just out of the chat. Simple enough. We're gonna give it a try. I'm not gonna make any promises that it'll work well, or I'll do more in the future. Like I said, it's completely experimental. So with that being said, the Jacks are. Oh, I did look at it, Tails. I just didn't have enough time to focus on it. But all right, tonight in about an hour and 2 hours and 5 minutes, just one episode, and we'll leave it at that. With that being said, though, guys, thank you guys so much for sticking around. As always, if your heart so desires, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and join the Discord. Invites in the chat. Just scroll up a little bit. And with that, I will see you guys. It's free on YouTube. Okay, Swamp, I have the Paramount Plus. I have a Paramount Plus membership anyways, and I do have the access to the episode anyways. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or if you're in the Discord, I'll see you in a couple hours. Hopefully. Once again, I'm T-Bat signing out. Take care, guys. Bye. Also, Pixel, happy birthday, homie. Hope you have a good one.